Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. So we have another blaster here. I actually found this on Amazon and I thought it looked really cool. It reminded me of the one that we kind of reviewed a couple weeks ago, I think it was. It had shell ejection. And that one wasn't bad. It did about, what, 70, 75 FPS. This one is kind of the same thing, but it also has a attachable grenade launcher, so to speak, with shells. I think the shell is like those other blasters that I've had in the past, where the shell itself has holes for like 3 darts, and you load the shell, you prime it, and then you shoot, and it has a spring in it, shoots the darts out. I think it's pretty much that. But without further ado, let's get into the box here. Alright, so in the package you get your main body blaster here, your front part, I believe, your stock, which looks like some sort of adjustable stock. Yeah, okay. Push in to adjust it. That's pretty cool. You get one charger, USB, with a rechargeable battery. A little tiny screwdriver, I'm guessing that's to put the battery in. 2 little plastic sights. 2 mags, one with a built-in pull button, which is nice. And these are 8 rounds each. Okay, yeah, 8 rounds each. And one without. You get 3 of the shells, and one of them actually came apart in the package, but it looks like they're pretty much aerated through. There's no air restrictors, so that's nice. You get a bag full of shells for your darts. And then, of course, you get a bunch of darts. Looks like all sticky tips. They're about 3/4 length darts, so yeah. You get your shell carrier, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, your grenade launcher here. So to work the grenade launcher, I think you flip this down. See how you do this. There we go. So that flips down. You just put in like that with your darts load, I believe. I think it only goes in one way because there's a groove out here. Goes to the side, and then you lock it in place, and you're good to go. And I believe you prime this. That's actually a long prime for that. Ooh, that's got kick. Can't wait to test that. Very nice. I'm excited. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go charge up this battery, and we're going to put it all together and see how it looks. So see you guys in a second. All right, guys, went ahead and charged up the battery here. It took like maybe an hour and a half. Disconnect that from the charger. Battery's here. Let's put this blaster together. Now, I noticed a couple of things while this was charging. I looked at the instructions and a couple of things on this blaster. This front part here, if you want, you can actually take this part off and insert this part instead if you want that front end instead. Me, myself, I'm going to leave that part in as is because it's not as big, so it won't lower the FPS as much. I'm going to guess with this, you might have a little bit more barrel drag, but that is a pretty wide mouth, so probably won't affect it that much. Again, I'm expecting this thing to hit like 70 FPS maybe. But for testing, we're just going to leave that one on as is. Now, if you look here, this is where you put in your battery. You can see the wiring in there. And I believe to get into it, there's a screw right here, which you undo. And it pops open. The railing here actually doubles up as a door, so to speak, which is pretty neat. Just like that. Plug your battery in here. Same way that you would the charger. And you should be able to line your battery in this little tray here. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? There we go. Put your door back on. And you should be good to go. You can just screw that screw back in, just like so. Yeah, cool. And if you notice, inside there's some sensors and stuff to go into this blaster. The main part of it kind of goes on with like an in-strike lock, so to speak, but not really. Now I noticed that some of the wires are bulging up, so I want to push those up into the rail if they are in the way, like they were, and try again. There we go. It's a cleaner fit. So there you go. There's your main part of your blaster. Your stock kind of goes on the same way. Twist lock. There you go. You can extend it out if you like. Your grenade launcher. You're going to take these two twist pins out, like so. And slide this on, like that. And you're just going to put your pins back in, like so. You don't need to tighten it too tight, but tight enough to where it doesn't move. Like so. You have your grenade holder here, I guess. You just put that on the side there like that. Your sights can go on. They just slide onto the Picatinny rail. Actually, I don't even know if this is Picatinny rail, but the faux Picatinny rail, I would say. All right, and there's your blaster for the majority of it. Now, you do have your two mags, of course. You will load up your shells, your darts, your grenades. You can just slip them into here. I will point out one thing. These shells are not compatible with the shells from the other grenade launcher type things that we've had in the past, because these are a little different. And to load the grenade launcher, you twist this sideways, open it up, and you'll notice that there's on the grenade launcher, on the grenade shell itself, you'll see this little slot. You have to line that up. It only goes in one way. Close it and lock it, and you're good to go. So yeah, pretty cool. So I'm gonna load up some shells. So this blaster, basically, I thought it did full auto. It does not. It does single shot manual. So if you prime, you know, your bolt here, take it out of safety in the manual, it opens the door and you're ready to fire. So you can either do it that way, basically spring power only, or you could turn it into you know, your electric part, and it does single shots. So there you go. So we're gonna load up some shells, load some darts. We'll try a couple of manual shots, and then we'll try some semi-auto shots and see what it does over the chronograph. So see you guys at the door. All right, guys, here we are at the door with the, I guess, EEG slash grenade launcher blaster from Amazon. I went and I loaded up 8 of the shells with the darts that it came with, as well as I loaded up the shells with darts that came with 3 in each of those. Now, I'm going to put it onto manual first. I doubt that there's going to be a difference in FPS from manual to when you turn on the electric part, because it's semi-auto either way. It's just one you have to do manually, the other one you just push a button. But we'll see. We'll try it. So I'm going to try these 8 darts first manually with pulling the priming bar back, which is this guy right here. So I'm going to flip it on to manual. That opens up the door there. And let's see what we get. $76. $78. Error. 63, 74, 78, 65, and we are out. So not bad. So like I said, 70s. Yeah. Let's switch over to the semi-auto and see how that does. All right, went ahead and load up these 8. Put on semi-auto. Let's see how this does now. 65, 80, 81, 79, 81, 80, error, 81, and we're out. So a little bit higher, not a lot, but a little bit. 80s, so okay, not bad. Now I'm going to load up the grenade launcher and see what that does. Now, mind you, this is shooting 3 darts. I expect this to hit 50 just because it's 3 projectiles and we're trying to track 1. I will say that in the grenade launcher, you can take short darts into them. You can load up short darts and they will work. But let's go ahead and load up a grenade here, like so. Goes in one way only, like that. All right. Long draw and 50. Ha! I was kind of right on the money, wasn't I? Load up the next shell. Prime it and fire. Error. Yeah, it's really hard to track all 3. And last shell. .43. So yeah, it's not gonna be good. You could probably upgrade that spring there, but for what it is, it's not bad. You're in mostly for the main blaster, I think, and the grenade launcher is basically you know, an add-on. Now I want to show you in here. In this grenade launcher, I gotta put the blaster through my chronograph here. You can see down there. So you can see that you could probably modify that, maybe to take green gas. Maybe. Keyword is maybe. You might be able to do it. I might try, depending. But yeah, because it kind of looks the same as the stuff that we've had before. But I'll let you know it in a short if that's possible. But other than that, you can get this blaster on Amazon. I think it runs for about 60 bucks. For everything that you get 20 shells and like 40 darts, I think, or 50 darts. So you get more than enough to fill up your 3 grenades and your 2 mags that it comes with. But it's fun. You know, for a kid for their birthday party, it's another option. You know, to get off of just Amazon, just hand it to them if you don't want to go with you know, the name brand stuff like Dart Zone and X Shot and Nerf and yada yada. You know, if you don't want to go with those, it's fun. And I like that it's clear. We don't have enough clear blasters around anymore, which is kind of sad. I'd like to see more of those. I did love the Modulus line when they had the Shadow ICS and the I forget what the other one was called. You'll probably name it in the comments because I can't remember right now. But for what this is, it's not bad. It's for like a 10-year-old. He's gonna feel big holding this because, you know, even in my hands, it's a little big, especially with the stock out. But other than that, guys, let me know what you guys think about this guy. I'll leave the link down below. Please like, follow, share, subscribe, and tune in on Wednesday. If you haven't already, go to my most recent video before this one. I'm giving away a 2025 HC Diana Wednesday. So go to that video, comment there, and follow the rules. And I'm going to pick a winner on Wednesday morning. And that video should be up Wednesday morning or late Wednesday evening. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Gizmods, and I'll see you later. All right, bye.
Living life, everyday, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.